Best day ever. Best day ever. Good time. Welcome to the
How's the new location? Do we look as fabulous as we did in the old one? Around the world, Chris. I love that we live in the only city fed by women.
Top down, sunset, next level, not stress. When we were young, we couldn't rest.
Welcome to episode 12, Women Building the Blockchain, live from our new location.
New location unlocked, same meta yacht now.
Same amazing city. We're in the amazing Miami River.
Yeah, so we kind of want to cover women building the blockchain because there are some pros of, this whole new world of Web3, crypto, and blockchain, but there are still some, things to be said about how women are involved.
Right.
I think it's far more welcoming than a lot of other industries, but Jess and I have some facts to share as to how involved women still,
And this was kind of like the inspiration for our show, because I wrote a blog post about this for Security Token Advisors, and I was shocked at 30% or less than 30% of investors in crypto are women. And it wasn't just let's make this a fun, safe place for women. It was let's make this a place where everybody feels welcome.
Yes.
Doesn't matter if you're older or younger or a woman or a man or whatever you are. We just want everyone to feel comfortable getting involved. So, but it's interesting because men invest in crypto twice as much as women. And why do you think that is?
I feel like men are more willing to take a risk, and I know Jess actually had mentioned that that's proven.
Yeah, I looked in the psychology because I was really blown away. Why were there so few women in this industry that's so new and has yet to be, established? Anyone can make a name for themselves right now, and it was because women are more hesitant to take risks, especially when it comes to their money. And guys are like, "Here you go.
Well, and
shut up and take my money."
I also feel like it stems from the traditional finance in a sense. Like if men are already dominating that space, how can it trickle down and become obviously the order of operations that would traditionally take place is if men dominate this industry, the next one to follow that's related, which is crypto and investing in crypto, is also going to be male dominated. But that's where we come in, and I hope that we can share a little bit about getting women involved in this space, and not just letting that continue to happen.
Yeah, that's the whole goal. We want to just make everybody join the blockchain world. It's awesome. So we've connected with some super cool women since we've launched the show, and we want to talk about a couple of their projects.
Yeah, and before we jump into that, I just want to read some interesting facts.
Oh yeah, tell us. These are very interesting.
Just because it's I don't know. Maybe it'll inspire you to take a little control, and that's what at least inspired me. Is I was like, okay, this is easy. Jess and I watch our episode on creating a wallet. It's not incredibly difficult. So only 15% of Bitcoin and 12% of Ethereum investors are women. And like Jess said, men are two times as likely to invest in crypto.
But one investment that's pretty similar, men and women, that Megan found was real estate, which I thought was super interesting. But we all know real estate's where the money's at,
Yeah, it says about 36% of men invest in real estate and 30% of women invest in real estate.
That was the most equal ratio that we could find here.
Or the closest, yeah.
Which was interesting because there's a little bit more security in real estate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's interesting is because we should, in our next episode, we're going to talk about how businesses can become involved in innovative blockchain and investing strategies. And real estate is one of the sectors that is very, very influenced by tokenization and blockchain, because it combines a real world asset with tokenizing. So it's almost like a nice middle ground if you want to invest in something that is backed by an asset. It's historically a very secure asset, if not, I believe, the best performing asset sector of all time. And it's tokenized. So
you can get in the blockchain world, you know what I mean? But kind of have a cushion of security behind the real estate world as well.
Right,
So
and we'll discuss that. But
Yeah.
it's interesting, there is happy mediums as to getting involved in crypto and blockchain and still having those real world assets. So you're not just feeling like you're throwing money into
And so
a digital crazy world.
Yeah, and that's why we want you to understand, the different projects and the different types of things, so you know where you're putting your money. And it's wild to me how many people ask me, like, I'm too late, aren't I? I'm too late to this. I had lunch with my girlfriend last week, and she's like, I know I'm too late to this. And I was like, girl, you are not late at all. This is still the early stages. Like, if this is the cell phone, we're at the beeper stage. So stop being afraid to get involved. We need everyone. We are still at the beginning. Every week is a new thing. So remember that. All right, let's talk about my favorite. Well, I think it's your favorite too, right? Woman-led NFT project, Miami-inspired.
Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite projects, and it's relatively new. It was just, they just started minting NFTs a few weeks ago. It's called Tuttle Tribe.
Yes, all Miami-inspired, and Miami people are very cliquey. We're very proud.
This is funny. It's a collection of 3,050 NFTs.
Hear that, Jake? The real 305.
305. And it's a tribute to Julia Tuttle, the mother of Miami. And it's the only major U.S. city that was founded by a woman, as Jess mentioned.
Girl, Julia.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Tuttle Tribe is an NFT collection.
So the whole idea is to get females and anyone involved in the tech space in Miami. And so this NFT collection kind of stands for like getting, increasing knowledge, networking, resources for women investors, collectors, and creators, and just anybody pursuing gender equality. And that's what the organization is kind of made up of, is that passionate and female-driven community. Although our boss, Herwig, came into the office and insisted a lot of the men mint these NFTs.
Oh, interesting.
That's
wild.
He has everyone.
Can you buy a few of them too?
He does.
Yeah.
We'll
always
screen drop
supporting
them
women in tech, I'm telling you.
Herwig, the best.
So the NFTs themselves, they're all different. They vary of what the artwork is, but it's a local artist that created the NFTs. So Miami-inspired, Miami-based.
Yes.
And yeah, you had a really cool, interesting fact about Julia. Tell us.
So it's funny that we're on the Miami River today because the area where Biscayne Bay and the Miami River meet in the heart of downtown Miami, it was very swampy, isolated, and had very few residents, but Julia Tuttle, the woman who inspired this collection, Tuttle Tribe, she insisted that it was like very developable land, and
That's where the Magic City, everyone thinks it's because of our skyline, but she deemed it the Magic City because she said anything's possible here. And that's that's how it encouraged people to come to a swamp land with no air conditioning.
So it was a very desolate land, and she really wanted a railroad because that's like how you start, at that time, that's how you start getting, forming a development and getting people to come, live here. So she was begging this man, Henry Flagler, to extend the railroad from West Palm down here, and he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it. And then she started sending him flowers, like reverse psychology, and was like, please build this railroad. We love a woman standing up for what she believes in. And he finally did it, years and years. And they finally built the railroad, and she said, I want to divide her property here and donate it. Oh God, we had sound.
Yeah,
she wanted, hold on. Now we have a lot of traffic in Miami. She's begging for it, and here we are. So by April 1896, the first train arrived in Miami, and the city was incorporated in 1896. Being a woman, she was not permitted to cast a vote.
She's amazing.
But now she's widely recognized. Yeah. So that's a little bit on the background.
We love our girl Julia. So the NFTs itself kind of serve as a membership pass. They have coding schools. They have they have Web3 communities where they educate and they talk about that. They have a lot of in-person and virtual training to just educate their community on the blockchain and crypto. They offer discounts to conferences and many other things. There's so many use cases for this NFT.
There's still NFTs to mint. So if you want more information, go to Tuttle Tribe and you can mint your NFT there. on the Ethereum network.
We'll put everything down here too. Okay, so our next NFT is one of our favorite new people. We're gonna do an awesome collab with them, and Megan is gonna interview her on her new show.
Yes.
Blockchain Babes.
Blockchain Babes. And so the female's name is Nicole.
She's amazing.
I will obviously, it will have already come out prior to this episode, so hopefully you watch that. It's called My Episode of Women Building the Blockchain, and it's featuring Nicole, the founder of Blockchain Babes. So you'll have a little preface there. But to discuss her.
Yeah, her project's awesome. And my favorite part about it, it's a mission to celebrate, support, empower, and encourage women. And her number one way to do that is through exclusive trips. So I thought that was really cool because when we first talked to her, she was like, learning in cool, resort areas and with like-minded women. And that's the first that I've heard of that. So I loved it. Not to mention her branding is amazing. and her NFTs are beautiful as well.
Yeah, we'll drop them in. But I just wanted to say, that's one of the NFT collections where, people ask, okay, so what's your NFT worth? It's just a piece of digital art. Well, this one, you're getting access to exclusive trips.
Yeah. They also, she's doing a boot camp to come up to teach you how to mint your own NFTs. They also had a coding boot camp for girls that were 14. So there's a lot of back-end use cases for the community itself. And I thought that was super cool. They do designer giveaways, discounted travel, win-free trips, weekly crypto workplaces. Their Discord is super active.
Can we talk about how she's planning trips to Nevada, Arizona, Cabo?
Yes.
And Vegas?
Yeah, she is a badass. This girl is amazing.
And she also says she supports women by giving back and providing free computers, laptops, iPads, software, and tech. That's insane.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
That's an amazing cause. So.
Yeah. So 10% of all of her NFT sales actually go directly to a charity, and
that's amazing. And so definitely we'll drop in her information below, and check out Women Building the Blockchain featuring her also on Security Token Market YouTube. Next, I just wanted to highlight a very strong community. I actually found them on Twitter naturally. It was no outside sort of reaching out to, but I just wanted to highlight a genuine community that I personally stumbled upon just through word of mouth, and it's Crypto Coven NFTs. They are also beautiful, and Jess loves astrology. They kind of
Kayla calls me a witch, so we really like this because their whole thing is witchy girls,
3,333 witches were available to mint. They are sold out, but they are trading on the secondary marketplace on OpenSea.
We'll drop it right here, but the artwork is so beautiful. It's incredible. They stood out to me. I actually followed them on Instagram because I was like, I don't know what you guys are doing, but I love it. Their artwork caught my eye. And actually, I think I'm going to buy one of their. Oh, you said they're sold out, right?
They're fully minted, but secondary marketplace. They're kind of trading hot at a very a couple $1,000, I want to say.
Wow.
So
that's amazing.
But that goes to show, some of these communities do become very developed and strong, and there's, not to say the women are trying to make money off of this, but there's value behind these. So this is a great example of that.
Oh my goodness. So they minted. They had a party to mint for active community members, and they started it at 12 a.m. on October 31st, and each person could mint up to 3 witches. How cool is that?
No, that's
that's
awesome.
A really cool example of really individual and unique communities. This is, the last episode we talked about the importance of a crypto community. This is why you're meeting like-minded people. That's so cool.
I have FOMO.
I need to be a part of that community.
I literally wish I had been there. I have FOMO.
If there's an astrology NFT, someone send it to me because I'm gonna have to make my own.
Yeah, and it just says they kind of want to stand for being inquisitive and brave, crafting their own corner in the universe, which is awesome.
Yeah, I really like that too. So one of our final NFT projects that we want to talk about is a local one, South Florida. It's called the WEMP token, and it's literally the Women's Empowerment Token. Now, the founder of this one, her name is Christine Curran, and she's actually going to be a guest on our show the next one, so we're really excited to talk to her. But It's basically a community of glamorous women that want to be involved in blockchain, but also want to, have Grammy-type award shows and get dressed up and, go on private jets. Christine, if you follow her on Instagram, she's always doing fabulous things, and I'm just like, this is amazing. But it's more than just that.
Yeah, it says they're donating, supporting existing businesses, supporting entrepreneurs. They're donating to women. They're involving the community.
They only host and promote NFTs that are created by women, which is super cool. But if it's a woman empowerment token, you need to be helping women. So I love that. They provide free resources to women. They assist people in projects in community and education. And every month the community actually votes. Back to our DAO episode on what women entrepreneurs that they should donate to and how they can support existing businesses. So that's incredible as well.
So it's community driven. And where can they learn more? The Women Empowerment Token. We'll obviously link it below.
Yeah. We'll link
she's
the
on
IG.
Instagram, right?
Yeah, and her tokens are for sale as well. So we'll put all of that down here. But they're a super cool thing, and the first 100 token holders were actually women as well. So it's just like it's a girls' club. We say spilling the NFT is disrupting the boys' club. She's an only girls' club. So I love that.
So next episode we're going to discuss, which actually this leads well into, because this is kind of like women being involved in blockchain and how they're disrupting it. And then next episode is how blockchain can disrupt these businesses on a wider scale.
So the way I just have to read to you how they describe the token. It is a community-driven, decentralized, luxury, DeFi, social cause token with automatic rewards for holders.
Oh, the Women Empowerment Token?
That's a big deal. Yeah, that's a big deal. One of my friends bought a couple of the tokens a few weeks ago, and she's like, this is one of my favorite communities ever. So I love that.
Well, good thing she's going to be on the show.
I know. I'm excited. Yeah, the next couple episodes are going to have 3 really badass guests for you, and the first one's going to be Christine. So we're really excited to pick her brain. If you have any questions that you want us to ask her, let us know.
And, if you want us to highlight your female-driven NFT token, any project, please reach out to us. The T at stomarket.com or Instagram, Twitter. You know where to find us. So we're always, trying to highlight these projects. So
and congratulations to all our NFT winners. STO Market's actually going to be doing 12 weeks of giveaways. So head over to them. It's all going to be on IG. Our company's launched a new show, and we're going to have the boys come serve us some crypto or some cafe con leche. But the new show is called Crypto con leche. And it is a all Spanish crypto show. So
yes. Somebody requested to get Spanish subtitles on our show. Well, even better, we have a full show for you.
Yeah, you don't even have to worry about the subtitles anymore. Just go check out Jason and Luis because they are incredible.
All right, till next week. Cheers.
Cheers.
Our bottle girl's gone. Our bottle girl is in Tulum. Modeling. She booked out.
All right. Awesome.
Come on. Hey. Come on. Hey. I know you want to take a look over here. Hello, your number one fear. I'm phenomenal, magical. Call me supernatural, mythical, wonderful. They tell me I'm a